Hey guys, I'm Mark Scott, and I really appreciate you checking out another voiceover tip. Remember, click the subscribe button at the bottom of the screen and you never have to miss another one of these voiceover tips ever again. So what are we talking about this week? This one could be a potentially touchy subject for some people, but it's an important one that absolutely needs to be addressed. Everybody knows that in the last few weeks, one of the very hot topics of conversation and debate in the voiceover industry has been the practice of some of the pay-to-play sites and some changes that they've been making to their membership policies. Basically introducing new tiered level memberships. So for $400 a year, you get the entry-level membership, which is what most talent realistically will afford and pay for in their business. Then at $2,500, there is now a secondary level of membership, which allows even more perks and benefits if you're willing to spend the money. But the one that really set people off was the introduction of a $5,000 annual membership, which offers even greater perks and benefits if you're willing to spend that kind of money. Let's be honest, if you're dropping $5,000, I would expect a lot of perks and benefits too. Where the outrage has come is that the people that are spending $400 for the introductory level membership are now concerned that opportunities are going to be taken from them by the people that are willing or able to spend the $2,500 or the $4,000 for the higher level memberships. And that's understandable, especially if there's the same amount of work out there and there are people that are paying to get greater exposure, which ultimately opens the door for greater opportunity. As a result, voice talents everywhere have been doing what we love to do. We have been voicing our opinions loud and strong throughout social media, on Facebook, on Twitter. People have been writing blogs about it. I've even written a couple of blogs about it. That's what we like to do in this industry. We like to use our voice. We're voice actors. Here's the problem, though. A lot of people have been taking this opportunity to just complain. All they are doing is venting their frustration, venting their anger, and complaining, and taking on what is becoming, or what I see as, a victim mentality. And that is not going to do you any good for your voiceover business. Have I shared some thoughts and comments on the pay-to-plays? Of course I have. That's what I do. I'm a blogger, but I also don't use them. So at the end of the day, it really doesn't have a whole lot of effect on me because I stopped agreeing with some of their practices a long time ago, and that's why I stopped using the pay-to-play sites. I didn't want them to have the kind of control over my business that I felt like they were trying to take, and I am certainly not going to develop a victim mentality. So many voice actors out there are complaining that it's not fair because they can't afford the higher membership. They complain that pay-to-plays are ruining their business, that pay-to-plays are ruining rates. They complain about clients who are throwing out lowball offers. They complain about talent who are throwing out lowball offers. They complain about sites like Fiverr and some of the other freelance sites, and all of these different things, they say, are making it impossible for them to run a successful voiceover business. And what I say is bullcrap. I mean, really. I'm running what I consider to be a very successful voiceover business, and sure, all of those things are factors, and I've had to deal with all of them at one point or another in my career, and every once in a while I market my services to a client who does take their voiceovers from Fiverr, and so it is a reality of the business, but it's not keeping me from succeeding. If you are too busy blaming all of these outside external factors, the freelance sites, the pay-to-play sites, newbie voice actors who are throwing out lowball rates, if you are constantly blaming all of these things on your lack of success, then you have a victim mentality. And I will tell you right now, until you break that victim mentality, you are never going to take your voiceover business to another level. You've got limiting beliefs that you have thrown on yourself, and you've given far too much power over your business to external factors that really don't have to have any impact on it whatsoever. When a client throws out a really lowball offer to me, I attempt to negotiate with them. I attempt to explain to them about the level of service, professional quality, and value that I'm going to bring to their project, and this is why I charge the rates that I charge. And if they don't go for it, then I don't work with that client, and I move on to the next one. And they'll go out and they'll hire their discount voice actor on Fiverr, and they'll get exactly what they pay for. And sometimes they learn a lesson, and they'll come back looking for a quality voiceover, and sometimes they won't, and ultimately their business is probably going to fail too because, like I said, you get what you pay for. But you cannot have a victim mentality and expect to succeed in this industry. You can't blame everybody else for your lack of success. If you are doing that, it's time to look in the mirror and figure out what you need to be doing better. Do you need to learn marketing skills? Do you need to work with a coach that's going to teach you marketing skills? Do you need to improve your demo? Do you need to spend some money to get a new demo produced? Do you need to work with a coach that's going to help you with your read, with your style of delivery? Do you need to spend a little bit of money to upgrade your website? Do you need to start saying no to some of those lowball clients and start searching for clients that are willing to pay a little bit higher dollar value? There are so many different things that you can do, steps that you can take. Those are the things that are going to have an impact on your level of success, but you have to stop blaming everybody else if you're ever going to succeed in the voiceover business. I know some people are going to have some opinions on this one, and I would love to hear them. Let's get a conversation started. You can leave your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video, to share the video, pass it around to your friends on social media, and don't forget to get connected with me on social media as well. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Twitter. You can check out my blog at markscottvoiceover.com. Remember, I'm always offering free advice for voiceover and building your voiceover business. You can check out this video channel, check out my blog, and check out my newsletter at newsletter.markscottvoiceover.com.